What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be doing something that I wish I saw more often on YouTube videos. I would love to see like my favorite YouTubers do more of this. I know that I have seen some YouTubers do this, but I have not seen it frequently. And if you are anything like me, then you guys know that like there are so many like hair care and skincare products out there that are either a gimmick or they do actually work. They just work average. Like they don't stand out, you know, in the midst of all the other hair care products or all the other skincare. There's nothing special about them. Like, for example, a lot of volumizers, all they do is give a little volume. There's one or two volumizers that might actually do the trick and stay all day. So for today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys hair care products and skincare products that have actually worked for me. And one of these products comes from you, if you're a woman. If you would like to hear more about that, just keep watching. Make sure you click the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and give this video a huge thumbs up. You guys, I'm doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. You can pick between a $50 Ulta gift card or AirPods, just depending. Your choice, winner's choice. So as soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be going through my subscriber list, and the more you comment, the more you interact with my videos, likes, comments, sharing on my Facebook, following me on Instagram, all those things will increase your chances because I will recognize your name. You will stand out to me. So anyways, if you guys are interested in figuring out what actually works and not those gimmicky things, then just keep watching. Okay, so first we're going to do hair products because I don't have a ton of those. I'm not a hairdresser, obviously. That is not my thing. I don't know all the hair tricks. You know, I know there's probably a hairdresser out there that could do this video much better than me. I'm just telling you things that I have tried personally that have actually worked to their best ability of what they said they would do. So, first thing is I have two little girls, and I myself have very curly, naturally curly hair. When I was younger, I got my hair permanently straightened. I know. And so now it hasn't been nearly as curly. It did, the straightener did go off, but even since then, it just has like a very frizzy, crazy wave when I do it naturally. It's big. Either way, it gets tangled really easy. My two little girls have really curly hair. They have that hair that I had when I was a little kid, and it gets matted easy and they play. So my husband and I are constantly looking for something to detangle, okay? So first thing, we used a ton of detanglers. We've used a ton. So the first product and the second product go hand in hand but can be used for different things. So the first product is this brush right here. You may actually notice a few hairs in it. I tried to clean it up to the best of my ability. But this is called the Tangle Free by Kala. I don't know what it is about this brush, but my oldest daughter, has the curliest hair. And it gets matted very easy. But now, since my husband he brought this home because, like I said, we are constantly looking for a good brush or detangler or something for them because, of course, they're not tender-headed by any means, but it still hurts. You know what I mean? They've learned not to be tender-headed. But this brush is amazing. I don't know what it is about these bristles. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it really works. But it works really well by itself. However, I have found a product that works for me and okay, so I originally bought it for me. I went to my hairdresser and I was just browsing around while I was waiting to get my hair cut. And I saw this and I was like, I wonder if that works. So I asked her, she was like, yes, oh my God, do it. But this is the Milkshake Whipped Cream. Now this says it's for gray or blonde hair because it's the Silver Shine. I have black hair. I use it on me. I know it's not going to hurt it, or it's not hurting my hair. And I don't even know if they actually have another option for dark hair or not, but the whole thing is that it's a creamy conditioning mousse. So it's literally like mousse, like literally it's purple. It's like lavender. And it smells so good. So your hair smells amazing after you use it. I'm gonna wipe this off, I just wasted that, but it smells so good. And then after you like wash your hair, and I do still condition in the shower, I condition my ends. After I get out of the shower and brush through my hair, I'll like dry it back off with a towel and then get that mousse on my hand and just run it throughout my entire hair. And when I tell you that my ends are smooth and silky, I'm telling you. So for me, it works great for that. For the girls, I literally, when they get out of the bath, before I brush their hair, I get me a good bit of that mousse and I run it throughout their hair, just kind of rub it in really, really good. And I let it sit there for like 2 or 3 minutes. And then I comb through their hair before I discovered that comb. And it works wonders, much better than a detangler that I've ever tried. So this product is wonderful. So if you're like me and you don't like using a ton of conditioner in the shower, because my hair tends to get oily if I do that, this is a good alternative. I love this. These two, especially for kids with tangly hair, or if you have tangly hair, curly hair, that is an option. The next thing that I have is, this is a like tried or true type hair care product that I know a ton of people use. My mom used it for years when I was younger. But I myself, and most all my hairdressers that I've ever had have used it on my hair, but I've never used it myself. I just knew that it smelled amazing. But it's the BioSilk Silk Therapy. This is the original. I don't even know what other ones they have. But this is used to smooth your ends for like flyaways and whatnot. And oh my god, it smells so good. I wish I could bathe in this. But literally the thing I love about this is literally it takes the smallest amount. Like I'm not even a dime size. A dime size would literally saturate your hair. I'm talking like a drop. A drop, rub it in between your fingers, and you just take it and like do it right at your ends. And it kind of gives like that separated look at the bottom, so it's not so stiff, and it gives you like that texture towards the end, but it smooths them so they're not frizzy. I love this. I do this after I blow dry my hair, after I straighten my hair, and before I blow dry my hair. Like when it's still wet, I run it through the ends. I just love it. I love this stuff. Love, 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 love this stuff. And last but not least, for hair care, because like I said, I don't know much about hair, but these are products that I can't live without now, no matter how much they cost. Because, you know, the BioSilk, even that small one's like 17 or 18 bucks. I'm not even sure how much that milkshake was. I think I got it on sale from her. But this is the Wow Color Wow Dreamcoat Supernatural Spray. Magically transforms texture, amazing humidity proofing powers. Now I'm going to insert a picture right here. And in this picture, I'm going to leave it up because in this picture, I tried this. What I did was after I towel dried my hair, I put my hair in sections, and you just spray this from root to end all over your hair. And then like I said, I don't use this for everyday occasion because it does kind of take a lot of product to get it to where you want it to be. I use it on days that I know it's gonna be really humid or rainy outside, but I still want to have like smooth hair. So I do it all without, and I do it all throughout, and then it's heat activated, so then you blow dry it and straighten it, and your hair, first of all, is silky smooth. Second of all, this picture is, I was at my child's, she had like a dance thing at like this Heritage Day, and it was raining outside, y'all, and my hair is naturally curly, so when it rains, I'm a poof ball. My hair is frizzy. I did not have anything to cover my head. I didn't care, and I forgot that I had used this product. Get to the car, and I'm like, oh my god, because we're all going to eat after, right? I flip down the mirror. That is what my hair looked like. I was like, what? So I had to immediately send this picture to my hairdresser and be like, this stuff actually works. So it blows my mind when there's like expensive hair care products, because just like with makeup, there's some products that it's just to sell you, or it's just because the name that it's so expensive. But when there's one that actually works, it's super exciting. Okay, so moving on to skincare. This is the part I'm most excited about. Okay, I'm going to start off with something that's not for your face, and this one might even, like, you don't notice people mentioning stuff like this, but I'm like really weird about skin, like dry skin or anything like that, rubbing up against a blanket or a sheet or cotton. Oh my god, it sends my teeth on edge. Like, it's ugh. So I found this, and I was like, you see these kind of things all the time, and they never actually work. But like my heels tend to get dry, and then I have that callus on my big toe, you know. So I was like, I've got to find something that works rather than like filing. Like, this is probably disgusting, I'm sorry, but I know there's people out there. I know that everybody has, like, your heels get dry, that happens. You get that callus on your toe, it happens. But when I tell you this stuff literally gets it gone, I mean that. My feet are silky smooth after I use this for at least a week. You might have to do it once a week, every 2 weeks, like you would maybe a pedicure. But this is called Callus Away. The brand is Estemia. I honestly don't even remember where I purchased this from. But what you do is you literally, like, you put a generous amount where your calloused area is. My heels aren't calloused, but they tend to get dry, so I go ahead and do it on there. And you just do it while you watch TV or something, and you literally just let it sit there. Do not make sure it doesn't hit any other skin or anything like that. You let it sit there for like 15 or 20 minutes. Okay, I lied. It's 3 to 5 minutes. I always do 10. I don't know. But I do 10 minutes. It says 3 to 5. But then you take a really good buffer. I personally have this like electronic one that spins. And then you just go over that skin. And when I say it just goes away, like it just does. It's not even like it hurts. It's not falling away. Like it just peels off. Like it's the craziest thing. And I know there's people out there that wanted to find something like this as bad as I did. My feet in those spots feel like, or if you have it on your elbows, I'm sure you could use it for that, anything like that. But my feet feel better than when I get a pedicure when I use this. So highly recommend that. Again, this is the Callus Away by Estemia. I know you guys want to see that. So the next thing is 2 things that I have used before, and I've briefly mentioned them on my lives before on Facebook and on YouTube. The first product I'm going to mention is the Grande Lash MD. Okay, you guys, I'm all about your lashes looking fluffy and full, and I'm telling you, people that can throw on those false lashes so quickly or wear lash extensions with no big deal, because I'm an eye rubber. I rub my eyes so bad. I know it's not good, but I do it and I can't help it, and it's like the best feeling after I take off my makeup. So I'll just take the under eye wrinkles. Do you know what I mean? So, but this Grande Lash MD serum is like 60 or so bucks, and I'm telling you that it's worth every penny. It takes about 3 weeks to start seeing results, but I've been using it for a little over a month now, and when I tell you my lashes have gotten so much fuller and longer, like, I know I have mascara on, but you guys, when I look in the mirror in the morning, it looks like I have permed lashes. Like, they're curling, they're longer, they're fuller. It is insane what this product does. You can even go read the reviews. Everybody online is like, what the heck is this magic? Like, it actually works. You have to be patient. It does take about 3 weeks to see results, but if you do this every single night before bed, and the thing is, it has like this liner application like this, and you literally like take off the excess even and just do 1 stripe right against your lashes on the top lid. 1 stripe. That's it. You don't build it up. You don't do anything. You literally just do minimal product, and it literally makes that big of a difference. So next up is a product that I use hand in hand doing other things, but I've noticed by adding this to my routine that it makes a big difference. I saw another YouTuber talking about it, and I cannot remember her name, but this is the Genius Liquid Collagen Lip by Algenist, I think is the name of the brand. But this stuff is awesome. I saw her talking about it, and she was all like, it was when Sephora was having their VIB sale or whatever, and I was watching everybody's VIB sale hauls and everything on YouTube, and she mentioned it, and I was like, oh, I need to go grab that stuff, because I'm all about like having fuller lips. Like, if you guys have not followed me before, I do have lip injections from like 1.5 years ago, but they said it goes away after about 6 to 8 months. Like, every bit of it will be gone and dissolved. I got it 1.5 years ago, and my lips, this is bigger than my natural lips, so they told me that whatever was left after that point is probably what my lips will be from now on, and I'm totally fine with that. My natural lips were like super thin before. I'll insert a picture. And so these are these now. So anyways, here's my routine. So what I do with my lips when I go to exfoliate my lips is I don't use a scrub. It's pointless. I feel like they don't actually work half the time, but it's kind of harsh. But I take a little bit of like anything. You could put sugar, or I use an exfoliator I'm about to mention, on a soft bristled toothbrush, and I just pucker my lips and then just kind of like gently scrub over my lips for like 10 to 15 seconds. And then I dry my lips off, and then I will take this, which it doesn't taste great, but like this little thing here is actually cooling. Like when you put it against your lips, it actually feels cool. And like you just twist it up and the product comes out there, and you put it all over your lips and you put it on the edges of your lips, and it's supposed to plump those lines on your lips. And then after it dries, after about 10 minutes, I will take like a lip mask. I usually do all this at night, but then I'll take like a lip mask and put it over it, and it even tells you that it works better if you put a balm over it after it dries. So I want to give it its fullest potential, so I do that. I put a sleeping lip mask on, and then when I wake up the next morning, my lips are like plump with all 3 of those steps. So highly recommend that. The next product that I absolutely love is an exfoliator by Tatcha. It's called Tatcha the Rice Polish in Deep. There's an original and then another one. There's like several different ones, but the Deep is for oily skin, and I have oily skin. And so this is like literally like I don't even know how to explain it. It's like it's got grains. I'm just going to put a little bit in my hand. And this is a pricier product. This is like $65 for this container. But when I tell you, like, there is 2.1 ounces, so there's 60 grams. And I don't know if you guys can see, but it is literally like I'm trying to let you guys see. I don't even know if you can. It's like just a very fine sand basically feeling. But you just put like a nickel size in your hand. Make sure your face is damp, and then I just kind of press them. My hands are damp and my face is damp, and I press my hands together and just rub that all over your face for 15 seconds, and it turns into like a moisturizing soap almost. But because it was originally a sand, it gently, very gently exfoliates your face. But when you get done, your face feels brand new. Like, I'm telling you, brand new. And I bought this back in December. I still have, and I use it like every other day, if not every day. It is still up to about here, so I haven't even used half the product. Okay, no, it's probably about right there, but still I haven't used I haven't even used half the product. And I use it like every other day, every third day, and it works. But it's worth the money because, like I said, it does not take much product at all to get the job done. And the final 2 products that I'm going to talk about are 2 products that I discovered about 2 or 3 weeks ago that I have noticed a huge difference in. I had actually bought this on a Ulta haul. I noticed it was on sale. Whenever I go to shop at Ulta, I always click the sale little tab when I'm online and just look at all the things that are on sale. And both of these were like half off. And I was like, I'm willing to try it because I have like sunspots, like I have dark spots, I have like a birthmark, I have freckles, I have all that like uneven skin tone, and these are both brightening things. And so I was like, I'm willing to try it, you know what I mean? Like I said, you go through skincare that doesn't work, honey, these things work. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the Andalou Natural. So this would just be like natural ingredients and all, pumpkin honey glycolic mask. It's a brightening mask. It says apply evenly to clean, dry, or damp skin. Leave for 10 to 20 minutes. Rinse with cool water. So this is pumpkin honey, and when I say pumpkin honey, it smells just like pumpkin. So if you like pumpkin, great. I don't, but I will sit through it for the sake of the results. But here is the texture of it. Do you guys see this? It literally feels like pureed pumpkin. It's not smooth. It feels like you're putting the inside of pumpkins on your face. It's fine though. Everything's fine. It dries as if you have pumpkin all over your face. But when I tell you the results of it, I noticed the results after like 2 or 3 uses, max. And I was like, okay, this stuff works. So I don't even know how much I paid for this, but it was like half off. It was not expensive at all. It wasn't any more than like 14 or 15 bucks for the mask. And then in the same brand, same line is the illuminating toner. So it's a vitamin C complex Vitamin C Complexion Defense. It's brightening just like the mask, but this one is clementine plus vitamin C, so this smells a lot more like citrus. It doesn't smell like the pumpkin and honey. Oh, it smells so clean. It smells like a fresh, like, clementine. It's exactly what it smells like. But I use this toner. I just spritz a little bit all over my face, and then these beauties are amazing. This, I know that there's different brands, but this is the Ulta Beauty exfoliating quilted round cotton pad. So it's not just a round cotton pad, it's an exfoliating one. So I spritz the toner all over my face, and then I take the exfoliating end of this cotton pad. I'm going to try to get you to see it. Do you see it's textured? So it's not rough, it's just got little bitty textures all over it, and I just kind of buff that toner into my skin. It works wonders. And then I just flip it over. I'll spray like one spray on to the cotton pad and just kind of buff that toner all over my face. And it is amazing the difference I have seen. When I wake up, my face just looks so much more awake. Also, this toner has like a cooling effect. So after I wash my face in the morning, even if I don't do the mask, I'll do the toner over my face, and it has some kind of cooling effect that really just wakes me up. And if you're like me in the morning, you need that. You need that to wake you up, right? Okay, so last but not least is the moment you guys have all been waiting for. That was a terrible drum roll. But this is going to sound disgusting. My mom was grossed out. But I have a secret for you ladies if you have not already heard it. I am constantly looking for a pimple treater. Something that will treat a pimple overnight. Something that I can put on my face and the next morning it's either significantly shrunk or gone. It's been almost impossible. I've tried toothpaste. I've tried salicylic acid. I've tried several different things, and there are some things that help. It does shrink it. I've never found anything that makes it disappear. Like, disappear. My main ones that bother me are those under the skin, like cystic bumps that hurt so bad, but you can't see them, but you can feel them, and your face is just a little bit raised. The worst. So after I had Tucker, I did not breastfeed, but of course you still produce milk, and even after your kids are grown up, Charlie was 5, I still, when I went to go have Lakin, before I got pregnant with Lakin, I still had a little bit of milk. It's still like, you just still have it. So praise God for that. Because I was researching breast milk. Like I said, I don't breastfeed, you know, to each their own. No judgment zone here. But I do not breastfeed for my own personal reasons. And, but I was looking up things about breast milk when all this like measles outbreak happened that's been going on. Thank God that calmed down. But when it did, I started freaking out, thinking everything I could possibly do. I was going to just pump breast milk, do everything possible for Tucker because I was flipping out. If you guys don't know, I do have a 4-month-old son. Just had him in April. But I was freaking out when all this was going on. So I was like trying to figure out everything to protect him. You know what I mean? So I was researching. And I came across this thing where this girl wrote about giving herself a breast milk facial. And I was like, oh God. What? Because not only was it just not hers, it was her sister's. She had seen something and she had terrible acne and she was willing to try anything. So she bought some breast milk from her sister. She was like, I will buy some from you. Give me some. She gave herself a facial. Like, she put it all over her face, let it dry overnight, woke up the next day. And of course, it was like milk. There was a little bit crust everywhere, right? But her face was significantly changed from her acne. She said after a week of use, she did not have any acne left. And I was like, there's always that one person that claims something works, and maybe it does work for them, but that does not work for everybody. I'm up in the middle of the night with Tucker one night, and I was like, oh, my chin hurts so bad. Like, I could just feel like, oh, that hurts. You guys, I touched my chin. I had one of those horrible cystic under the skin bumps that you can't mash, but they hurt and they're huge. Yeah, I had one of those. So I was like, I'll try it. I got me a little breast milk out. I dabbed it over there really, really good, saturated it, and then I did it again after it dried and just kind of coated it over there. I was like, it's worth a try. I mean, it's free. Woke up the next morning and it was gone. It was not hurting. It was not raised. There was nothing left. It was gone. So then I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Oh my God, I was so pumped because guess what? I have this all the time for free. So anytime I get a bump, it doesn't work as well, I've noticed. It doesn't work as quickly for like those like blackheads, but for like cystic bumps that are the most annoying, it's like overnight for me. I had one right here that was like right in the crease of my nose that hurt so bad about 2 days ago. Completely forgot about the breast milk thing. And I was like, oh my God, I could do the breast milk thing. Had it for 3 days. On the 3rd day at night, I dabbed a little breast milk right there. Woke up the next morning, gone. No trace of it. Did not hurt, nothing. What? Now some of you may be grossed out by this, but girl, I'll do anything for my skin. You know what I mean? Anything to make it look good. And plus, if it's your breast milk, if it's not your breast milk, it's milk. A baby drinks it. So it's going to hurt to dab over our skin, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, that is all for today's video. If you like those type of videos that I just did, or enjoy watching anything about skincare or hair care or anything along those lines, just drop a comment. Give this video a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. I so appreciate your support, and I have a dream I am chasing. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye!